Alright everyone, welcome back to After Dark Gaming. This is Tara. I got a message from my girlfriend and she was curious about DC Universe Online. Granted, she's talking about playing it on the PC, but the game is just the same whether on PC or you're playing on PS4. So I figured what I would do is I would start a fresh, brand new game with a fresh, brand new character. And before we get into the gameplay, now mind you, as a warning for those of you watching this in the future, this is going to be a pretty long video. So if you've played this game before, this isn't the video for you. This isn't the live stream for you to watch. For those of you who are new to the game, I'm going to offer you my opinion, my advice, and my personal tips and tricks that I do every single time I create a new character to level up. I also have my own grievances about the game so far today, being the year 2021, and I started playing this game almost 10 years ago. Before all of this pay-to-win bullshit has been made available. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the game here. I'll show you the characters that I have so far to give you an idea of the customization that is available. If you look here on the left-hand side of the character selection, right below where it says delete, you'll see characters, and you'll see the number 14/17. I have 14 characters created out of 17 total that I'm allowed to create on the free version. Now, a couple of my characters contain things that I didn't have to pay for, but you will have to pay for if you were to be interested in the particular weapon or customization or whatever that my character has. I was grandfathered in since I started a long time ago. And to give you an idea here, Green Sportster, his power is light, which is the Green Lantern powers. I didn't have to pay for that. I was grandfathered in. Let's see here. What is the other one? Okay, Great Ascension. His weapon is the shield. That's another one that I didn't have to pay for either. I got that for free for being such a loyal player of the game. But we'll start from the top here. Ivy Ascension. You could pick your team, your mentor, your power, your weapon, and your movement. Your team reflects either hero or villain. Your mentor will be a common known hero or villain that your powers and skills are based off of. And I will show you what that means in the character customization. Your power, you select that. So it doesn't matter who your mentor is, you can select whatever power is available. Unless you have to pay for certain ones, and I'll show you that too as well. Your weapon, there is no limit on that. Every weapon is available for new players. You don't have to pay for certain weapons or anything like that. You don't have to pay for your movement, which is flight, aerobatics, and super speed, I believe. You don't have to pay for those. But the only thing that you'd have to pay for would be your power. If you want a certain power, the developers have made it that some powers you actually have to pay for. For me, I don't have to. So this is an example of my different characters. As you can see, I kind of have like ADD when it comes to creating characters, and I'm like, okay, well, I've gotten to a point where I want to see what this character can do looking like this. And that's my biggest thing, is the aesthetics. So one thing I really love about this game, you can give your character any name you want, as long as it's not taken. As you can see, I pretty much stay with the Ascension line. There's one character that I misspelled, which is this one. I kind of wanted to keep the ASC, Ascension, but there's one that I actually had to spell it as Ascension. So, but you can use a bow, one-handed weapon, two-handed weapons. You know, we'll cover all of that. And just to give you an idea of what some of my characters look like. Yes, I do have a character that's named Tranny Ascension. And yes, I do have one called Terratits. It's my cute little one. I've only got like 4 male characters, and these 4 male characters down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, these are all like what's left of my original characters that I decided to keep. So I actually got rid of quite a few of them that I really didn't like or care for, and these are all pretty much new. But we're gonna go ahead and create a new character. And as you can see, this one has an aura. She has the rainbow aura for Pride Month. And you too can get that if you use loyalty points, which I will show you in the game. Let's go ahead and create a new character.
My greatest triumph was at hand. The final campaign in my long war against Superman. While his powers were drained from constant battle, sending him into space to recharge from the Earth's yellow sun, I struck. But my obsession had blinded me to the real threat, to Earth's true enemy. I only hope I am not too late, for I will not be here to see this new future. My work is not yet done. I must leave this Earth to you. Claim the exobytes and take destiny into your own hands.
I won't spoil the cutscene.
Targets identified. Select gender and body type.
So I'll let you all go through that, go through the cutscene, but this is the character creation screen. You can choose male or female roles. I always, of course, naturally choose female. You can choose her body type, and it will show you what they look like. So those are the ones that are available. I generally like to pick the Spries or the Athletics. So I've already got an athletic tall. Let's go with an athletic short.
Select exobyte download type. Create a custom configuration or imprint using data from an Earth hero or villain.
Okay, so this right here, if you want to totally customize everything yourself, you'll hit the custom button. If you don't want to do that, you just want to jump into it, you'll click inspired by.
Select a hero or villain morality.
You've got Batman, Superman, Catwoman, Lex Luthor, the Joker, the Flash, Wonder Woman, Deathstroke, Bane, Cersei, Beast Boy, Mr. Freeze, Green Arrow, Steel, Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, Sinestro, Black Lightning, Livewire, Geoforce, Terra, Captain Atom, Major Force, Eclipso, Spectre, Atrocitus, Guy Guard. Some I've never heard of before. Detonator, Sergeant Rock, Firestorm, Neutron, Mira, and Ocean Master. Those are the inspirational characters that are available right now that the devs have available. When I started the game, they didn't have this many. So y'all are pretty lucky on that one. I never do inspirations. I always go to custom.
Select a hero or villain morality.
Now, by selecting villain or hero will basically choose how you start the game, on which side of the map of each location. They all have their own set of missions, and they all have their own like headquarters and stuff like that. I have one or two villains. The vast majority I always choose hero because I'm familiar with the campaign on the heroes, all the campaigns on the hero side. I've completed one on the villain side, but that was a long time ago. But I usually choose heroes, so we will go with hero.
Select a personality to determine social behavior.
Personality does not dictate your gameplay or anything like that. It's just a customization thing. So it's basically how they stand, how they look, how you appear to other players in the game. Let's see here. I'll go with flirty.
Select a mentor as a guidelines for data application.
Now, this one, there's only 3 to choose from, and it will depend on how where you start in the game. So I usually choose either meta or magic. If I chose tech, then I would naturally most likely start out in Gotham, but meta and magic you'll start out in Metropolis. Meta, you'll definitely have Superman as a hero. Mentor, magic would be Wonder Woman. So we'll go with meta.
Select power group from available exobyte data to determine combat role.
Here is the biggest decision maker that you have to make in the game. Over here on the right, it'll tell you exactly what it does. Nature is naturally a healer. Sorcery is a healer. Mental is a controller. And what a controller is, you're kind of like in the same background as a healer. You step back. If you're in a group of other players and you're playing on a PvP server, or you're playing against other players, or you're playing with other players against the environment, the controller will basically use powers to control the enemy, to weaken them, make them less powerful, move slower, etc., etc. But you can read all of that here on the right hand side of the screen. Ice, it's a tank, meaning you're up front. You are in the fight. You are the one taking the battle to the enemy. Gadgets, it's a cool one. Like I said, a lot of these are available to me. I can choose any one of them. For a new player, if you haven't paid for any of the DLCs or anything like that, you'll end up having to pay for certain things in order to have access to certain powers. But ultimately, you have to decide what type of a player you are. I've never used any of these bottom ones. I've got one with water. I've used atomic. I didn't really like it. I've never used munitions. Let's see. I've used rage. Let's try munitions because I've never used it before.
Select movement mode.
This is a fun one. I like to really think about how I want to be able to move throughout the map. I always choose flight. That's what I always choose. But you can choose skimming, kind of like Magneto, acrobatics, like Batman, or super speed, like the Flash. I always choose flight.
Select weapon specialty from available data.
These are the only weapons that you have available. Let's go with
Display exabyte download summary. Appearance options now available. Modify any category as desired. Accept download when ready.
appearance, body. Let's go with since I've chosen munitions, like I said, this is where you'll spend a lot of your time is customizing your character. So, since I'm just creating this character just to show you how to get started in the game, let's choose Cyborg. My hair. Ponytail. Costume. We'll leave the head blank, the face blank. Well, let's go with chest. None. back, I definitely want the tech wings. Legs, we'll go with skirt. Feet, we'll go with thigh high. And then the colors, we'll go with costume, go to palette, pink and green. Alright, I think that should do it. And for my hair, alright. Like I said, customization. It's all.
Download successful.
Earth. The center of the multiverse. It will belong to Brainiac. I do not plan an invasion, rather an assimilation. I have
all the newbies. And I am playing this on PS4.
Fancy meeting you here. I'm Superman, and I'm going to get you off this ship.
I think everyone knows who you are, Superman.
And that's Oracle. She's going to help us navigate through Brainiac's defenses. Be on your toes for Brainiac's sentries.
We're here to save you and the others Brainiac abducted. Speak with Superman when you're ready to move on.
While we're here, we need to stop this ship from abducting anyone else. And send Brainiac a message Earth isn't going to fall to Brainiac or anyone else.
You still have your weapons. Use them to get rid of the debris blocking the door. We've attracted some attention. Sentries are headed your way.
Here they come. Get ready
All
for a
units,
fight.
move into position. Contain the human pair. Minor damage. Damage sustained.
Gather reinforcements. I will patrol towards the prisoner bay.
That's an overseer. They patrol parts of the ship and protect it from intruders. Like you. It won't let you pass.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Hold R1. Whenever.
Repairs initiated. Switching weapons.
This is as far as you go.
I know this is a lot to ask, but we need your help. We can disable
doesn't
this
take
ship
X-ray
if we
vision to
destroy
see you're up to no
Central
good.
AI core. Brainiac has more ships, but this one has some key systems. Taking it out will slow his invasion.
You'll find that you can always trust Oracle to know what's up. She helps the entire Justice League on our missions.
You must die.
Damage sustained.
I believe in peace, but in your case, I'm willing to make an exception.
Minor damage. Performance impaired.
Great Krypton!
Damage sustained.
If you're looking for a fight, try me.
Performance impaired. Minor damage.
More of the Justice League have arrived to back you up. They'll draw some of Brainiac's attention.
The good guys always come out on top. It'll take more than that. This has gone long enough.
Stop the human.
Damage sustained. Performance impaired. Minor damage.
Retargeting. Repairs initiated. Attack initiated. Damage detected. Repairs initiated. Damage detected. Systems damaged. Repairs initiated.
Wow, so many robots. This is a classic bad news, good news situation. The bad news is that those robots are starting to activate. The good news is that the Flash and Green Lantern are there to help you fight them. Those two have always been my favorites. Don't ever tell Batman I said that.
Beware my power!
Do you really think you can hurt me?
You found trouble! Think fast!
That's your one free shot.
Damage sustained.
Coming through!
Performance impaired. Minor damage. Damage sustained.
You're through, buddy!
Minor damage. Who do you resist? Performance impaired.
I asked Green Lantern and the Flash to take out the ship's main gun. Brainiac doesn't mess around. Oh. Uh-oh. These energy readings. Brainiac has a full invasion force stored on this ship. We have to destroy it.
Attack.
Seems force is all you understand.
Systems damaged. Damage detected. Repairs initiated.
I
All
believe in
units
peace.
move into
But in
position.
your case, I'm willing to
Contain
make
the
concessions.
human.
Damage sustained. Minor damage.
You shouldn't try to solve your problems with violence.
Minor damage. Performance impaired. Damage sustained.
It doesn't take X-ray vision to see you're up to no good.
What are you doing in here?
Maybe this will knock some sense into you.
Performance impaired. Damage sustained.
All units move into position. Contain the human.
That's your one free shot. I'm bringing you to justice.
Minor damage.
In the name of Gaia!
There's the ship's central AI core. You two should help Wonder Woman and Batman destroy it. But be ready, Brainiac won't be happy about it.
Nice try.
Hera, protect me.
Performance impaired.
Brainiac's there, just as I feared. He's one of Superman's biggest bads, but between you and the Trinity, you should be able to take him. Just hurry. The ship is starting to blow apart, and Brainiac is blocking me from opening a teleporter. We don't want our newest friend going down with the ship.
Brainiac,
I'd
I
reconsider
won't let
that.
you do to Earth what you did to Kandor on Krypton. You won't bottle this world.
Now, you'll pay.
Damage sustained.
Great Krypton! Yeah!
Do not think you have won, for I wear many shells. I am the source.
If you're interested in joining the fight for justice, the League would be happy to teach you.
Phew, I'm impressed. You're definitely on your way to greatness. Now get out of there and I'll contact you on the ground. Congrats! Now that you're off the ship, I'm Oracle. You've just teleported into the MPD's 3rd Precinct Station, one of the many Justice League safe houses we keep in Gotham and Metropolis. The safe houses are where you'll find contacts for missions, mailboxes, vendors, and the teleporter to the Justice League Watchtower.
This is Superman. I saw how you dealt with Brainiac. I'm asking you to help us with the situation here in Metropolis. With the Brainiac attacks, we need all the help we can get. Gorilla Grodd's army is attacking and devolving humans into apes. We've got to stop them before they overtake Metropolis.
You've got to stop them! Run for your lives! Look out! Help!
We tried to stop Grodd's guerrillas at the Queensland Boardwalk, but they're using tech even Star Labs hasn't seen in action before. See what you can do about shutting this down.
Run for your lives! Help me!
Here's some background intel. Gorilla Grodd is a hyper-intelligent ape who hates humanity. He believes apes, meaning himself, should rule. As if Brainiac weren't bad enough.
Those guerrilla troops are trapping civilians with Grodd's devolution devices. Destroy the devices and weaken Grodd's forces.
Guerrilla Technician report. General Grodd brilliantly designed this to shred upon impact, ensuring maximum devastation.
Grodd's teleporters run off fuel cells. The more we destroy, the fewer troops they can bring in. Think you're up for it?
Fuel cells secure. Awaiting orders. Devolution fuel cells under attack. Protect the fuel. It is needed on the front. Pound them for Grodd. Protect the fuel cells. Do not let them destroy the fuel. Pound them for Grodd. Protect the fuel cells. Devolution fuel cells under attack. Protect the fuel. It is needed on the front. Pound them for Rod. Do not let them. Technician report. This chassis is infused with a metal alloy so advanced, the human's primitive weapons won't even leave a scratch. Fuel reserves in place to protect the fuel. It is needed on the front. Them for Grodd. In place for transport. Do not let them destroy the fuel. Protect the fuel cells. Protect the fuel cells. Pound them for Grodd. Do not let them destroy the fuel. Evolution fuel cells under attack.
Grodd's usual trick is mind control, so I'm betting that's part of those devolvers. Grodd turns people to apes, then controls their minds. And he considers us uncivilized? Villains.
Now that Grodd's main force is weakened, we need to help those devolved citizens. Grodd has neural arrays clustered on rooftops nearby to reinforce his devolution devices. Take those out, and you can create a device to reverse the devolution effect. The Flash is going after Grodd in his hideout. This should be over soon.
Activating the neural array. Broadcasting mental overrides. Guerrilla Technician report. General Grodd designed the detonator to pick up psychic vibrations so slight, even thinking about the sensor could trip the fuse. Oh. Malfunction detected. Systems detect missing components. Mind control device engaged and operating at full capacity. Increase to maximum. Broadcast signal disrupted. Replace missing components to avoid overload. Mind control array now online and broadcasting. Mind control array malfunction. Replace missing parts to stop overload. Neural array activated. Mind control signal broadcasting.
Good. Until that device loses power, you can free people from Grodd's devolution effects. Help citizens, and get that tech off the streets.
Hey, keep your head down. There's monkeys all over the place here. I'm trying to hack into Grodd's communication network, but I can't get through security.
You saved me. Grodd nearly had me under his control.
Someone help!
I owe you my life. Grodd was trying to force me to kill. Thank you. I could feel my humanity slipping away.
Run!
Guerrilla Technician report. An ingenious device. It breaks down human genetic material for easy manipulation.
Found them for Grodd.
Guerrilla Technician report. This reactor core can provide nearly endless power to any one of General Grodd's visionary devices.
Pound them for Grodd.
Backwards DNA sequencer initialized.
My wife's never going to believe me.
Devolving. Devolving.
Was I just...
Pound them for Grodd.
Inverting cell proliferation pattern. Initiating devolution process.
Get ready. I have bad news. The Flash is out of contact. He's always beaten Grodd before. Grodd is definitely out for revenge. Get ready. I have bad news. The Flash is out of contact. He's always beaten Grodd before. Grodd is definitely out for revenge.
This is Superman. We're not gonna let Grodd win this one. If you can find the Flash inside his base, the two of you can take down Grodd.
Portal is now stable. Proceed with translation stable. Override sequence initiated. Portal is now stable. Proceed with translation stable. Override sequence initiated. Portal is now stable. Proceed with translation stable. Override sequence initiated.
Get in there, buddy. Knock some gorilla heads together. When you get those access codes, use them to hack this communication array.
This is Superman. We're not gonna let Grodd win this one. If you can find the Flash inside his base, the two of you can take down Grodd.
Pound them for Grodd. Security breach confirmed. Eliminate the metahuman. Begin transforming the prisoners, quickly! Pound them for Grodd!
That was awesome!
Detecting prisoners escaping. Sending reinforcements. Don't let the hairless apes get away.
have to help us!
Now who's laughing, monkey boys?
Halt where you stand, human. All security forces, repel the intruder! Pound them for Grodd!
Quick! Get me out of here before Grodd sees you! Use that control over there! Watch it! He's devolving those prisoners!
Devolving? Ignorant, vainglorious fools! You know nothing! Primitive scum! Tremble before Grodd!
It's go time!
Try and catch me!
I will crush you with my bare hands!
Who's a big angry gorilla? Grodd is! Yes, he is!
I will smack!
Run! Avoid his...
Hey, Furface! Wanna dance?
I will snap your spine in two with my own hands!
What's the matter, Grodd? Scared to face me head on?
You'll rue the day you crossed Grodd, human. We will meet again.
I'm going to run to Gorilla City and check with Solivar. See you in a flash!
Gorilla Technician report. The reactor is powerful enough to send evolution rays across the entire city.
Green.
Humanity's evolution was a mistake.
Star Labs has confiscated Grodd's tech, which should put a stop to his plans for world domination. At least for today.
Hi, I'm Booster Gold, and welcome to Exploration Adventures with Booster Gold. This adventure will take you to Metropolis's Queensland Boardwalk. Once a prosperous amusement park and beach, the boardwalk is now a twisted and broken reminder of our tumultuous times.
Gives you an opportunity to fly around the city, fights, and more question marks for items, stuff like that. It's pretty close.
In past years, the sounds and sights of the Queensland Boardwalk were intoxicating. The aroma of cotton candy and hot dogs drifted through the air as people relaxed and enjoyed the many attractions. But that was before Gorilla Grodd's forces invaded. And let me, Booster Gold, be the one to tell you, a barrel full of monkeys really isn't all that fun. Carousel, or merry-go-round, traces its roots back to a cavalry training mechanism from the 12th century, but didn't become a form of recreation until sometime around the 17th century. These dates are a bit vague. Maybe I, Booster Gold, should ask Rip Hunter to go back in time and get the full story. Ready for some more history? I knew you were. The Ferris wheel was preceded by the pleasure wheel, dating back to the 17th century. Pleasure wheel passengers rode in chairs that were suspended in a large wooden ring, which was then rotated by a strongman. Sounds like a job for Superman.
Lois Lane with Daily Planet Live. Breaking news. The Metropolis waterfront is under attack by the hyper-intelligent ape, Gorilla Grodd, and his army. Experts say Grodd's devolution technology can control unsuspecting minds, turning humans into primitive slaves. Grodd's longtime nemesis, the Flash, is on the scene with the Metropolis Police Department. More as it comes.
And as you can see, there in this game. As you can see, there's always fighting going on.
The Queensland Boardwalk is an important part of Metropolis. It memorializes... Hi, I'm Booster Gold. You might remember me from other exploration adventures, such as... Welcome to Exploration Adventures with Booster Gold. I'm Booster Gold. This adventure will take you to the fantastic Metropolis Metrodome, home of the Metropolis Meteors football team.
Oh my goodness. As you can see, lots of different players. And you can tell that a lot of them are teamed up, they're in groups, they're in leagues. So, yeah. As you saw, somebody invited me to a group. I do not accept invites from people I don't know, and I only accept invites from other girl gamers. I support my fellow sisters, girl gamers. Tired puppy dog. Oh, it sucks flying all this way without supersonic. But it's a fun leisurely flight. Get to see the city. Look for goodies. You'll see these fuckers around on buildings.
What? Can't a guy catch a break?
Some of this? This is the heart of Metropolis University, the main building, Corlin Hall. Students start their journey here so that they will soon be transforming tomorrow. I, Booster Gold, am here to transform yesterday, protecting my past to ensure your future. The Thaddeus V. Maxwell Bell Tower has been a local landmark since the university was first established back in 1958. Many a future supervillain has climbed to the top of this tower and looked out across the city thinking, all of this will be mine one day. But they don't reckon on Booster Gold being there to save the day. Well, hypothetically, I mean. This residential hall, Mark Neuber Dormitory, is where future young intellects go to sleep between classes. It's also where they awkwardly fail to meet members of the opposite sex. Well, if only they had the charisma and confidence of yours truly, Booster Gold.
Alright, on to the next one. I wish they'd let you select all of them so that way you can just knock them all out and be done with it, but well, you can only do one or two at the most.
As you approach the Metropolis Metrodome, the roar of the crowd can't help but sweep you up. The excitement ripples outward across the city blocks in every direction. Just the thought of it takes me back to memories of me, Booster Gold, as the star quarterback. The unmistakable outline of the Metropolis Metrodome is visible from all over Little Bohemia. The Metrodome is the premier arena for any large-scale event. Whether they're here for a sports event, monster truck pull, or rock concert, the stadium is almost always surrounded by an excited swarm of people, milling around like bees in a hive. The Metrodome is not limited to football. It is also the home of the Metropolis baseball team and any other large event, such as concerts or demolition derbies. Though I'm not really sure why anyone would pay to see a demolition derby when you can watch cars get smashed for free as heroes and villains do battle on the street. So, do you feel smarter after spending some time at Metropolis University? You'd be amazed to learn how many people tell me I make them feel a lot more intelligent. It's a gift, I suppose, but it's just part of the wonder of being Booster Gold. Join me for more exciting exploration adventures throughout the city.
This is how you level up a lot faster in the game. Make sure you hit the kiosks, make sure you hit the green exclamation points. Ones, that's even better, but I've never been able to complete all the blue ones because they're scattered everywhere. But, yep. If anybody has any questions or concerns or whatever, hit me up in the comment section, and I'll see y'all